Cześć! Ja i Krzysztof wiemy, że przekładnie bezstopniowe dla ciągników CLAAS są produkowane przez firmę CLAAS.
Tak, produkowane są w CLAAS Industrie Technik w Paderborn, o czym pewnie nie wiedzieliście.
CLAAS Industrie Technik to sieć kompetencji odnośnie hydrauliki i układów napędowych.
Jesteśmy tutaj dzisiaj, aby porozmawiać z głównym projektantem oraz z kierownikiem produkcji skrzyni Simatic. Bo tak jak powiedział Emil, skrzynie budowane są przez firmę CLAAS.
Zapraszamy.
So, my name is Timo Wendt. I'm working here for CLAAS Industrie Technik since 2007. In 2009 I started my career with the CVT transmissions. The project for the CVT has started in 2007 as well. The SOP was in 2014, and in the first years it was my job to develop this mechanic module that you can see here. During the 7 years of project, we have done a lot of things for durability, for improving the durability of the transmission. We had a lot of hours on bench, more than 1,000 hours on bench to check all the mechanic parts, the hydrostatic parts, a lot of component tests for all valves and so on. So we put a lot of effort in the validation of this concept. And in addition to that, we had as well 20,000 of hours tractor field campaign. So we had a lot of tractors running in the field with intermediate checkups, with oil checks, and we checked everything so that the durability was pretty well proven until SOP. Since then now we have built like nearly 10,000 transmissions here in Paderborn, so the reliability is also proven in the market in these years. And yeah, now I would just like to give you a few words about the concept. So this transmission has two ranges in the end. We have an output coupled mode in the first range and a compound mode in the second range for transport mode. We have a double clutch here on that side. And then just to give you a view on the modular concept. So in the front we have here the mechanic module, in the rear we have the hydrostatic module. So we just split these two functions. The hydraulic functions are then on the right side on the rear. So very modular, very simple concept. Maybe some words to the oil concept that we have on the tractor. This is a common oil sump together with the working hydraulics. But we have installed a good filter concept which protects the critical parts from dirt and so on. And we have made only good experiences with that common oil sump. No issues in the market which could be linked to that. So from our point of view, this is pretty much well proven in the market as well. Okay, maybe again 3 points which we have respected in the development for improving the efficiency of the transmission. The first one is we have chosen very well proven wide angle units which are optimized for CVT applications, very well known in the market and very well validated. The second one is we have a very low oil sump in the gearbox. That means we have no splashing losses, so no additional losses coming from the gear splashing in the oil. And the third one is then the compound mode that we have chosen for the transport mode, which is very good in efficiency and yeah, brings us here very good efficiency in the transport mode. These are maybe the 3 important points which we have done to improve the efficiency for this vehicle. So the gear that we have seen in the gear manufacturing is now here also stored in the assembly line. Here it is completely machined in CIT, and we put it here after the machining and washing in a plastic bag. This one has the function to protect it against corrosion and against dirt, so that we can ensure that we here assemble clean parts to ensure the cleanliness requirements that we have for the complete gearbox. So here we see the pre-assembly of the planetary gear set. Here we have 2 tablets where we have placed all the parts. This is done before by the logistics. And here you can see the front part of the planet carrier. Here you have the bearings, which are then installed on the double planets. Here you have the inner rings of the bearings. This is the gear, which is then connected to the ring gear. The bigger bearings for the planetary gears for the carrier. Here again the front carrier. Here it's again for the next transmission. Some snap rings, some distance shims and so on. And here you have the sun gear. And these parts are then assembled step by step by the worker, guided by that working guidance here. And maybe we can just have a look at that later to see the complete picture, how this is assembled.
Guten Tag, herzlich willkommen bei uns in der EQ-Montage. Wir montieren hier EQ-Getriebe für unsere Traktoren. Wir montieren hier mit Mitarbeitern, die alle eine technische Ausbildung haben und eine Einarbeitungszeit durchlaufen. Das heißt, sie werden speziell auf dieses Produkt geschult und auf die einzelnen Arbeitsstationen, die wir haben. Wir haben hier einen hohen Werkerführungsgrad, das heißt, wir überwachen Prozesse, wir geben gewisse Abläufe vor. Mitarbeiter melden sich an den einzelnen Stationen mit ihren Chips an, sodass wir nachvollziehen können, welcher Mitarbeiter welchen Schritt an dem Getriebe ausgeführt hat. Die Drehmomente, Drehmomentschlüssel, die wir einsetzen, sind überwacht, sodass wir auch die Drehmomente, die wir zu einem Getriebe erfasst haben, auch dem zugeordnet werden können. Die Schlüssel sind so weit gesteuert, dass wir bei Entnahme eines entsprechenden Einsatzes sofort das richtige Drehmoment auf dem Werkzeug haben. Die Linie ist soweit überwacht, Werker geführt und auch mit einem EOL-Prüfstand ausgestattet, wo wir nochmals eine Funktionskontrolle machen, ob alle Schaltzustände und alle technischen Vorgaben erfüllt werden. Wir prüfen hier zu 100% alle Getriebe, also alle Getriebe durchlaufen die End-of-Line-Prüfung.
So now we are standing next to the completely assembled transmission. Here we are standing in the end-of-line test bench. In this test bench we check every function of the gearbox. We check all speeds, torques, all sensors, temperatures, oil flows and so on. This test lasts like 20 minutes, and after the successful test the transmission goes away behind the test bench, and there it is again packed into a plastic bag to protect it against corrosion, and then it goes in the warehouse and directly on the truck to Le Mans. That's it for the end-of-line test bench.
Emil, co powiesz po wizycie na linii produkcyjnej?
Przede wszystkim projektant przekonał mnie, że naprawdę dołożyli starań, ażeby ta przekładnia była niezawodna i efektywna.
No, mnie zaskoczyło również to, że większość elementów jest tutaj składanych i jest przykładane bardzo duże staranie, aby podczas procesu montażu montażyści nie popełnili żadnego błędu.
Dokładnie. A teraz możecie wypróbować tą przekładnię w naszych ciągnikach, do czego Was serdecznie zapraszamy.